Yeah, so that's kind of the mechanics of how you'd want to, and obviously you would just like tweak this until it's to your liking, and then you would animate the limbs around it. That would be what I would do. And remember that you can mute a channel by pressing this check mark, and now you can independently move and animate any other limb that you want. For example, like the arm bone, you could animate it without having to worry about like the direction of the hips. Unmute those channels. We can see that his arm is still moving. Before I stop recording, should I go over the GECK stuff and tell people how to render or summon an animation via the GECK? Make a quest. Call it. We'll just call it AB quest. We'll call it AB quest.
Oh, and then a couple of extra things about that.
Yeah, what's
Can
up?
you have a single quest able to call all of your animations?
It depends on who's doing the animation because making the player do an animation is bugged, and they need to be the target of a spell in order for the player to do an animation. But yeah, name your quest. Click Start Game Enabled. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
AB quest. Go to new. Call it. You needed to change the script type to quest. Call it SCN, which is the name of your AB quest script or whatever you want to call it. Begin game mode and save. Press the arrow button to make sure that you have no errors. If you have an error, like if you spelled something wrong, this will come up. So select yes and then forget about it. Make sure everything's spelled right. Press the arrow key. We'll save and then press the arrow key. And if it moves to the next one, there's no issue. Okay, so now you have a quest script. Begin game mode, and then player dot. Let's say health 1. What this is gonna do is it's gonna remove your player's health because it's in game mode. It's gonna remove your player's health by 2 for every tick that the quest goes by. And you can select how often the tick happens right here. So select AB quest script. You want the script target to be whatever script you're working on, all right? So if you want by default it's 5 seconds, but you can set it to, in this case we'll set it to 0.5 seconds. And
So that's every half second?
yeah,
Right?
for every half second. So we're gonna go back to our script and we're gonna actually make him lose more health. We're gonna make him lose 12 health every half second, and you're gonna see it in the game too. See his health. Look at his health. See that?
Yeah.
Every half second it's getting reduced by 12. We can make it reduce even faster if we go to AB quest and change it to 0.1. You probably don't want to make your script delay 0.1 for very long, unless you know what you're doing. Oh, we don't want to go to we want to load.
Well, yeah, for
Fox.
sure. Like the whole thing about setting up one of those kinds of
And watch
scripts
his health.
is that
See his health? See his health? He dies almost instantly.
Yeah. So I take it what then you put a condition and you call something, right?
Well, yeah. Making the player animate is a little bit different to making enemies animate. But since we're just animating the player, we'll just go with that, okay? So what you want to do is a lot of setup.
You have to call an effect, but you need an effect script to call, right?
Yeah, it's real bullshit. So we're going to make a new, we're going to call this AB actor effect. So the naming convention that we're going to use is just AB. So AB actor effect. So you need like 3 things. You need a base effect. I'm going to call this base effect. We're going to set to self. We're going to set to painless. And this is where we're eventually going to put our script. Not there. Yes, we're going to make it... hello, where are you? Here it is, yeah. And the associated item is going to be a script. So yeah, we got a base effect. We got an actor effect, and lastly, we need to go to idle animations, and we need to make a new animation in, I think it's here, loose. And we're just gonna make a new one. We'll call it like insert sibling, I think. AB, my anim. Excuse me. And you know, we're gonna select something different. We're gonna select front kick. Front kick's a cool looking one. You can make this. You can make the directory anywhere you want, but it would probably be best if you put it under meshes, characters, umail, and idle anims, because that's where the other idle animations are going to be. This is also where the stagger animations are. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You probably want to put it into idle animations. So yeah. Shit. Where's the kick? Front kick. Yep. So click somewhere else, and now it'll be named. It's a special idle. Close that. So we have an AB actor effect. Got an AB base effect. Now all we need is a effect script. So we're gonna make an effect script. We're gonna call it AB effect script. Begin start. And then finally play idle. Oh, no. Player dot play idle, and then whatever we just named. I think we called it AB my anim. So you want to. This is where the money is. This is essentially where the script is making the player animate. So it needs to be player.playIdle, and then whatever we named the idle animation to. And we can go, and yes, it is indeed called AB my anim. So yep, with the names correct, save it, and then press the arrow buttons to make sure that it compiled correctly. We made the effect script. All we got to do now is attach the effect script to the base effect. So go to AB base effect. Script, associated item is AB effect script. Now it'll play whatever that effect script is doing. Oh, hang on, this might not work. It might be that you need to make the player reference. So we'll just say myself.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. So set myself to get self. I think it's dot get self. No, it's to get self.
I think it's to dot get player.
No. It's get self. Get self just returns whatever the spell target is affecting. And since we're going to cast this a spell on the player, get self. And we're going to cast this spell on other creatures too. So, yeah. So this is just simply saying whoever is the spell target, get self just simply means whoever is the spell target, play this animation. And that's where, trouble? What did I do? I spelled something wrong. To get self. Okay, what did I fucking do wrong? Get self dot play idle. Oh, excuse me. It should be myself, since that's the name of the reference. The reference is just an empty data point that targets an object in the game. A cup.
Yeah, it's
a
table.
Null pointer. Yeah, a cup, a table. I think it could be even a creature or a person. So yeah. This script, when we cast this spell on a player or creature, it will simply play the front kick animation. So we have the effects script. Now we go to where the scripts, the effects are, and we take the actor effect, we add a new effect, and we simply go to the base effect that we just made. Very complicated, kind of annoying. We're making the duration 1 since it only lasts for a moment. Now, all we do is script AB quest script player dot cast immediate on self. Cast immediate on self. You can use either one of these. We're going to comment this out because this is simpler. Cast immediate on self. AB actor effect. And we know that this script works because his health gets depleted every fucking 0.5 seconds. So, since we know it works, we should expect that the player will do this every so often, an arbitrary amount of time. And we're just going to set it to 2 seconds. We'll make him kick every 2 seconds. And he should be kicking every 2 seconds now. Boom. Blocks. Kill all. Yep, he's kicking every 2 seconds now. Since we set the tick to only do it every 2 seconds. Yep. And that's how to make a special idle. Oh, speaking of special idle, you need to make sure that when you export, it adopts the right animation type. Everything that's not locomotion is a special idle. The name should be special idle. But you can also export the name right here. See that? You can name it special idle. In my other projects, we'll go to sidestep. It's not going to have the name special idle. It's going to have the name backward. And the reason that it has the name backward is because it's a backward walking animation. Here, I'll show you. See, he's walking backward. And if we remove if we unmute that channel, you can see that he's moving backward. It's a backward walking animation, and that is important because there are different types of animations. Here, we'll sort these by name. Fast forward. Its name is fast forward. It's not special idle. It's fast forward. So if you accidentally name it something incorrect, you're going to get glitches, and it's not going to be pretty. So all your special idles need to have the name special idle in them. So they need to be named special idle. And you can export it with that name. You just have to go up here and adjust it. Then you export. So that's another thing you need to keep in mind. Export as special idle if it's a random non-locomotion animation. You can change the name in NIF scope if you forget. Yeah.
So like a hand to hand and stuff like that.
In our case, yeah, we'd name it special idle. Now here's a way that you can make enemies animate. We'll make a new empty reference and call it my dude, since that's a cool human sounding name. Set
human.
My dude to object under reticle 0 1000. That means my dude is whatever we're looking at that's under the object, that's under the reticle between 1 and 1000 units away. Compile it, make sure that it runs. If my dude is actor, which means he's like a human or creature, and make sure you close the end if statement too. I didn't even talk about end if statements, so I probably should later. My dude.
Save that for a scripting video.
Yeah. .cis. He's like cast immediate on.
If somebody's doing animations, they already like know a decent amount of scripting.
Yeah.
Already.
So. And remember,
you
can call it CIOS or you can call it cast immediate on self. It doesn't really matter. But CIOS just means cast immediate on self. So they're going to be the victim of this spell too. And if they're the victim of the spell... Oh, shit. What did I spell wrong? I spelled something wrong? Oh, maybe is actor. Oh, I forgot the dot. If my dude dot is actor, cast immediate on self. So what are we doing? We are looking at a character. This is whatever character is between 1 and 1000 units away. And we're saying to that character, if you're an actor, if you're a creature or you're a human, be the victim of the kicking spell. And that's going to happen every 2 seconds. And it's going to happen at the same time that we are the victim of the kicking spell too. And I'll show you. He should. He's not kicking. Weird. Why aren't you kicking? What's wrong with you? Kick! You're supposed to kick. What the hell? Huh. Strange.
Do you have the script console thing?
No.
You can probably figure it out using that.
Okay, we'll just remove that. Cast immediate on self. Maybe that'll work. I'm not even sure. Okay, now it's working. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Yeah, so we're essentially... Oh, I know what we did wrong. If my dude dot is actor equals 1, or I think you could just say 1. If my dude is actor, yes. We're saying if you're an actor, yes. We didn't give it a yes or no parameter. We only just said we essentially just asked the computer actor is actor. We didn't say if you are actually an actor.
We asked if there is an actor there.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. So we're gonna say if my dude is actor equals 1, and now it should work as intended. Because you want to ask the computer if your target is an actor, because you don't want to run scripts on random objects in the game world. That will be bad. It would be bad to run objects. We don't want this table to animate, and since it's not an actor, it won't run an error. But you might end up, if you don't make your code smart, you're going to end up running your code on random objects in the game world, and it's going to be bad. So now...
They say the kings got massacred.
Yeah, now whatever character we're looking at is going to animate based on our script. One other thing that I need to go over that's really cool...
the kings got massacred.
Shut up!
Who's going to watch over...
Alright.
Yeah, I think you'll want to edit that part out.
That part's going to be the best part. That'll be the most viewed part. And now our character will just be kicking in perpetuity because this quest never gets canceled. This quest is, well, not this quest, but this quest is always running. Yeah, that is the basics of how to make animations in New Vegas. If you want animations, there's only one thing you need to know, and this is critical for if you want to make like animations blend into each other. You can't make special idles. If you play one special idle, you can't play the other one at the same time. Most of the time. So you can't play 2 special idols at once. But you can, if you change this cycle type to loop, you can have, you can do this.
Them in sequence.
No, you
right?
No, you can do this. You can do this.
Oh.
Yep. These are 16 animations, all in different positions. 16 like 1-frame animations that are all in different positions. And that's only possible because they're all tagged as cycle loop. If they were cycle clamp, they would all be interrupting each other in a weird glitchy way. But since they're all cycle loop, see, I just interrupted the kick. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it's cycle clamp. See, you can interrupt animations if they're tagged as cycle loop, but if you make it cycle clamp, you can't interrupt it. And I'll show you. I'll try to go back to prone. I'll try to go back to try to do prone while I'm kicking, and you'll see that animations can't interrupt each other. I'm pressing prone. I pressed prone while he was kicking. Watch. See? Now he waits until the he waits until the animation's done now to kick. But you don't even need to spell out loop. Just delete the P and press enter, and then it'll be cycle loop. The position of the camera is different in first person. So you might expect things to just look normal if I go in first person, but that happens. Just the camera wigs out if you decide to go into first person and play a third person animation. So that's why third and first person animations are completely different. So you're doubling your workload if you want to make it like compatible with both camera angles. But that's okay. I think that's basically it. But yeah, I'm gonna upload this, and hopefully I don't have to be the only person who knows this fucking sacred knowledge, because I feel like I'm the only torchbearer right now. I'm basically one of the only ones who knows how to effectively export to third person. But yeah.
So when you have your naming conventions for the special animations and then your standard animations that are blended when you're walking,
Yeah.
like all of that, there's no way to expand those, is there?
What do you mean?
Like expand the number of different animations that you can blend together when using walk?
Oh, that's what KNVSC does. So yes. Yeah, I think that's
okay.
exact. I think actually what you described is exactly what KNVSC does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. But I don't use it, so.
I thought it was more like a SpecialIdle directory that blends it together with like standard weapons.
I'm not sure. What's up?
If you name it SpecialIdle Forward, does it still count as a SpecialIdle, or does it count as forward?
I don't know, and I'm too afraid to try. Oh, and you can see the unintended side effects of Foot IK now. Foot IK will always mess up your animations. It messes up most of my roll animations. If you notice, some of my stagger animations are screwed up by Foot IK.
The kings got massacred. Who's gonna?
Shut up. If I can clip my foot onto this table, you might be able to see. Yeah, see that? See that? See how his foot goes, like, drags up a little bit? It's because of Foot IK. Yeah, super annoying. And that'll happen if your character's rolling or if they do a backflip. Their Foot IK will just haphazardly be affected by...
Like, just destroy itself?
It'll be affected by the world geometry, which is really annoying. See, look at us, the way his feet are jittering around. I didn't animate that. That's simply the world geometry having an effect on my character. Super annoying, but you can kind of live with it. Anyway, I've used enough hardware storage on my device, so I'm gonna call it quits here. And that's basically everything. I think that's pretty much everything. So no more questions, no curiosities?
Nope. It makes sense to me.
All right, cool. Well, once I upload it, if you forget anything, I'll probably have like a timeline in the description that you can use. Yeah, no, it'll be cool.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.